Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's lesson is Module 6, Phonics. The learning objectives for today are: number 1, practice the pronunciation of words containing the silent E. Number 2, read words with the silent E. And number 3, spell words with the silent E. As usual, I'd like for you guys to be ready with your materials. I need the student's book to be open on page 76 and the workbook will be open on page 65. All right, let's start. Let's start by looking at these words, and I'd like for you guys to tell me, what do you notice? Pin, mat, car, cut. What do you notice here? That's right, we have the vowels are pronounced in the short sound. Okay, now take a look at the other half. Lane, stone, kite, mate. Now what do you notice here? Very good. We have the same vowels pronounced with the long sound like A, O, I, and so on. Why is that? That's right, the red letter, because of the E. Now, let's discuss the silent E with one-syllable words. Now, why do we call it silent E? That's right, because we don't pronounce it, we don't say it, but we write it. And the silent E is very important. Why? If you look at this word here, bike. Yes, what do you notice here? That's right, the I, which is a vowel, is pronounced with the long sound. So the E affects the sound of the vowel in the one-syllable words. Let's remember together the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So the short sound of the vowels are A, E, I, O, A. They change after adding the silent E into long sounds. So they will become A, E, I, O, U, or U. All right? How about we look at some one-syllable words with the silent E? And I'd like for you guys to notice the sound of the vowels in these words. They are not pronounced with the short sound, they are pronounced with the long sound. Let's see together. Flame. As you can see, long sound. Flame. Also, compete. Long E. Compete. Again, huge. Long U. Huge. Finally, hike. One more time. Hike. Long I. All right? You guys got the idea? Let's check some more examples. Hope. Long O. Hope. Tube. Long U. Tube. Paste. Long A. Paste. Fine. Long I. Fine. And as you can see, in all of these words, we didn't say the E. We only pronounced the vowels before it in the long sound. All right? Moving on to using the silent E with words that has 2 or more syllables. That means that it's a longer word. It's a longer word. Now, in these words, each syllable must have a vowel. That's a general rule in English. Each syllable must have a vowel. So if you look at this word here, riddle, the first syllable has the vowel I. And so the second syllable must also contain a vowel, and so we add the silent E. It will not affect how we say it or the pronunciation, but it will also follow the basic rule in English of having a vowel in each syllable. Another good tip for you guys to help you with writing and reading words with a silent E, words ending in V or U almost always have a silent E, so bear that in mind. All right, now let's check examples on this rule. All right, let's see the application together. The first word we have is believe. Believe. Please repeat. Believe. Very good. And then calculate. 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 The next one. Incredible. 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 And people. 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 There you go. To confirm the idea, let's look at some more examples. We have charge. Charge. Now, do you notice here? The G in the end is pronounced as J, not as the usual pronunciation G. And we were able to do that because we added the silent E in the end. Okay, so one more time. Charge. All right, next word. Pickle. Pickle. And the one after it. Little. Little. Do you notice the pattern here? All right, we have the word pickle, little, riddle, incredible, unbelievable. All of these words end in the sound in the end. And you need to remember that most of these words that end in that same sound end in a silent E. This will be very helpful for you. Finally, we have the word receive. 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 Another word ending in V. And as we said before, if a word ends in V or U, you need to add a silent E in the end. And there you go. Okay, now I need you guys to go to the student's book, page 76. Exercise 1. We're going to listen and say. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Silent E. Ride a bike. Ride a bike. Bicycle lane. Bicycle lane. Be careful. Be careful. Line. Line. Now, let's move to exercise number 2 on the same page, page 76. Exercise number 2. Listen and say, then circle the words with a silent E. All right, let's start. Be careful. Be careful, Dane. Ride your bike in the bicycle lane. Be careful, Jack. Park your bike in the bicycle rack. Be careful, Jason. Remember, change lines at the underground station. One more time. Be careful. Be careful, Dane. Ride your bike in the bicycle lane. Be careful, Jack. Park your bike in the bicycle rack. Be careful, Jason. Remember, change the lines at the underground station. All right, I'd like for you guys to take a minute and pause the video to circle the words containing the silent E. All right, let's see if you got it right. The first word we have is, that's right, careful, and Dane. After this, ride, awesome. Bike, very good, and bicycle. And finally, in this verse we have lane. Okay, is that it? Or do we have more? That's right, we do. We have change and lines. Awesome job, everyone. I am so proud of you. Great. Now, it's time to move to the workbook, page 65. Exercise 1. Listen and number 1 to 4. Are you guys ready? Number 1, line. Number 2, ride a bike. Number 3, bicycle lane. Number 4, be careful. One more time. Number 1, line. Number 2, ride a bike. Number 3, bicycle lane. And number 4, be careful. All right, let's check the answers. Number 1, that's right, D, line. Number 2, very good, A, ride a bike. Number 3, awesome, C, bicycle lane. And finally, number 4 is B, be careful. Awesome job, everyone. Very good. Let's move to exercise number 2 on the same page, 65. Look, say, and complete, then write the missing phrase. I'd like for you guys to pause the video for a bit to fill in the crossword puzzle with the words using the pictures you have in front of each number. And once you're done, you will be able to complete the phrase in the bubble on the right. Go ahead and start. All right, let's check our answers. Number 1, we have ride a bike. And number 2, line. Finally, number 3, bicycle lane. And so the word or the phrase that we have is, that's right, be careful. Great job, everyone. Awesome job. The final exercise we have today is number 3 on the same page in the workbook, page 65. Exercise number 3 says, unscramble, then write. I'd like for you guys to pause the video one last time, look at these pictures, and unscramble these words to write them in the correct spelling. Very easy, right? And we're back one last time. Let's check the answers together. Number 1, bicycle lane. Number 2, line. Number 3, ride a bike. And finally, number 4, be careful. Super job, everyone. Very good. You did great throughout this lesson. I'm proud of you. With this last exercise, we end today's lesson on the silent E. I hope you guys learned a few more information on how to read, write, and spell the silent E effectively. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.